this episode, we're going to talk about how to set up a Google Meet. There's a couple of options here. I'm just within my Google, and I don't actually know what this icon's called. We'll call it the Google Apps. It's got the dots within the account here. If you scroll down, you can see Google Meet. I'm just going to click on that. Now, you're going to see in a minute how I can get these meetings down here. This is a pretty basic interface. So if you just quickly needed to get into a meeting, you could go into here, click join, type a name, and hit continue, and it's going to jump you straight into the meeting. Meaning you can just hit join now, or you could present. There's a more formal way to do this. So if you're inviting a whole bunch of people to this meeting, you're better off to use your calendar. So let's just say next week within here, I want to do a Google Meet. So I'm just going to click on here, and within the calendar, I can click on add rooms, locations, or conferencing. And then I have to click on add conferencing. So what it does is it automatically generates a Google Hangouts Meet. You can invite up to 250 participants currently. And this is the link. You could copy and paste that link, or probably what I would recommend is adding guests to this. Because when you hit save, it's going to invite those people and it's going to have the Google Hangouts Meet. I'll not invite Arthur. We'll just call this, social time. Hey, how about that? I just wanted to show you one other thing here now, and that is to use Google Meet to record yourself. So again, I'm just going to join this. I'm going to call this recording. And hit continue, and I'm going to join my meeting. Now again, so here's the meeting info. If I wanted to invite you to this meeting, we could do that. A couple quick things here. Within the bottom here, I would just click on this bottom drop down, and I would just go to settings. Within video, you might want to change this to 720, and I would receive 720, assuming you have a good internet connection. It's just going to make that video quality a little bit better, even just for the recording. So of course, Google Meet is meant for meeting people, but you could very much use it just to record yourself. How I do that is I click on this little drop down here again, and then I click on record meeting. It's going to ask for consent. So it basically just, if there was other people in the room, it would say, hey, are you okay with being recorded? So I'm going to hit accept here. And so it would ask every participant in the meeting. So it says recording will start soon. Boom, away we go. We can see that it's recording. I can click on present now down here. I can present my entire screen. And I would have to click on this and hit share. So now, essentially what you're doing is, you're going into your PowerPoint, or you're presenting, on, whatever's on your screen is what is getting recorded, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, when you are done, you have to go back and find your meeting and hit stop presenting. And then to stop recording, you would hit stop recording. Now, you're probably wondering where that goes. What it does is when it's done rendering, it actually sends you an email. So it'll come into your inbox. You can click on this, and what it's done is it's recorded it, and it's uploaded it, and it's put it into my Google Drive, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So Google Meet really integrates well with your email, with your calendar, and if you're recording with Google Drive. Some disadvantages is that it doesn't really have any editing software. So if you were to edit this, if you made mistakes, if you needed to trim the beginning and the end, you would need to download this and use something like iMovie or QuickTime to trim this. Anyways, it's a pretty cool product for meeting people, inviting them through the calendar, and then my last example is recording.